Father here. I'm standing in the farm just by the stream. You can see the water is passing there, very relaxing. And then also we've got Mr. Panda here. This is the hero of the farm. Yeah, when you see Father Organic Farm, this is the man who is actually making all the difference. So in my hands, I wanted to discuss a small topic, and this is what we call, I don't know if you can guess. Can you guess what this plant is? It's not chihuahua, but then if you feel the texture of the leaves, it feels as though it is chihuahua. This is an organic plant called Confery. Tento neighbor and tell them neighbor. Confery. Okay. So what is Confery? Maybe if we can understand. Why are we taking the trouble with Mr. Banda here to multiply it so that it becomes in abundance? The idea is that this plant is a complete plant in terms of nutrients for what the maize, what the vegetables, what the plants need. And where I'm standing, this is an example of a garden where we've not applied any fertilizers. We are using the organic manure from the goat run, from the chicken runs, and we are able to produce. So when it comes to Confery, it is able to biodegrade, decompose so quickly into the ground, such that if you soak it in a drum, of which I'll show you, within 10 days, 14 days, you have a rich solution of organic fertilizer, a foliar spray which you can spray in the ground to improve the texture of the soil, or spray on the plants, and the plants will be able to feed on it. So with Confery, there's very little that you cannot grow. If anything, the trees will grow. If anything, the plants will grow. If anything, the vegetables will grow. If anything, with the Confery plant in your garden, a good number of them, 10 of them, you'll find that you'll be able to produce a continuous supply of fertilizer that will be able to feed the plant. What I'm saying is not, these are not lies. This is the truth that has been validated. We went for school, we learned, and we saw these things working, and now we are actually implementing. So if you harvest the leaves of Confery, within 14 days, you have again new leaves like this. This plant is able to grow so fast. It goes deep in the ground, gets nutrients from the ground, and then puts them in the leaves. And when you put them as, make them to dissolve in the water, you will discover that those nutrients will be actually in the water. So what are we saying here? We are saying without Confery, it's difficult to do organic farming. This is why we are actually propagating this flower. We are making seedlings. We are making a garden. I'll show you the plot of land. Come with me quickly. I'll show you the plot of land where we are actually propagating it in abundance, so that we can actually have a lot of it. So all this that you are seeing, thinking it's Chinese, all this is actually Confery being actually propagated. The whole idea is for us to be a fully functional organic farm, we need abundance of these things. And in case wherever you are, you need some, don't hesitate to call Father. And how do you make them? Come. Here we are. So you get your Confery leaves. We have transitioned already. Get your Confery leaves. Get your Confery leaves. And then here's a drum. So this is what I put last week. See what is happening. Just last week, I think it should be Wednesday or so when I was here. Look at how it's all melting away. This is what I was saying. It's all melting away, and all the nutrients are actually going in the water. So with constant agitation, you discover that by the end of the 10th day, there will only be fibers. All the nutrients would have actually moved away. So you need to have a drum, 210 liter drum. You need to have a few plants of comfrey. Make your own manure, and then you can see that there's a good smell here. It's on that it's on camera, you can't smell, but there's a very powerful smell here. But then look at the richness of the water. It's actually having that. So all that is coming from Father Organic Farm. You don't know how to make fertilizer? We'll do a video. It's this simple. Get your drum, cut your comfrey leaves, soak them in, and you will be able to do all these things. So we are watering the comfrey, it's transplanted, and we are actually making I have my comfrey plants here. Come with plants. Okay. So whatever I've planted here will grow. Whatever I've put here, it will grow. That is. So 3-4 days from now, you will see new life coming through here. It's actually purely workable. So you need an organic farm, garden. You can't ignore comfrey. One comfrey, call Father. We'll be able to supply you at a very competitive price. So I'm signing out to you. I don't know the local name for comfrey.
So before we log out, the soil is also prepared with manure? Or?
Yes, actually. That's why I showed you in the other videos. If you look up the other video, you discover that you can't run away from God. So this is a mixture of chicken manure as well as goat manure. We prepare it in the soil so that this is now what makes a difference. Look at this is chicken manure. So you need these. We are doing things in the natural way, and for you to produce anything in a soil that is dead, it's difficult. So as you put your manures, you're actually bringing back life in the ground. The ground now is alive. It is alive. Then you will discover that this plant, the plants now will begin to give you fruit that is nutritious and that will actually make a difference. So you need to be patient. Organic farming is not a quick fix type of farming. It's not like the way we do with the other chemical fertilizers. You need to take the time to prepare the ground, rip it deep, then put the organic material there, the manure. Then after you've done that now, then take now your time now to do the watering. Let the water seep in. Let the material now begin to, the bacteria, the worms, let them form. Life is reintroduced in the ground. Then that's when now you do your planting. After you do your planting, then you go now to your drum of fertilizer, and then now begin to now pour out and continue feeding the plants. They will be disease resistant, they will be strong, the taste will be improved, the quality, everything improves because it is naturally being fed. So that is one way in which you can make a difference in your life. You can produce something that you're sure of, that you are taking your time, and then you're actually making a difference. So that is what I can say for